All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the sincere Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. And I pretty much want to go into the topic, various topics really, concerning the rap, the news, and all these crazy, phony Israelites, false doctrine camps out there, and concerning the Esau as well, because they kind of go hand in hand together with their wickedness. Because all the crazy shit they be coming up with, if it's not Esau doing some crazy shit, blowing up other countries, or passing new laws that don't make sense, or trying to push this chip, then it's niggas that want to make up new shit that doesn't even make sense, and it's some more shit because it's to the point that you're fighting the fight of two evils because of course naturally it's going to repeat because you in every situation or every hero movie you have the good side and then you have the bad side, the good and the evil, and then here we are fighting the two evils of fighting niggas and fighting Esau, and it's to the point we gotta stay spiritual a lot of times. It'll be, of course, naturally we're gonna try to stay spiritual, but even for the new Akim that comes into the truth, it's like it. Even for the new Akim that comes into the truth, we have to remain spiritual because, for example, you could watch a video of some guy that was teaching, let's say, it's okay to have sex with donkeys, and you're gonna feel fired up. You want to do a video about that shit, saying no, you can't, and of course rebuke that video. But then you also had to pray even after or before you do that video, because that demonic spirit can hop on you to do some crazy shit, and that's and naturally we're supposed to be praying 24/7 because we don't want to be bugged out like that, especially with the guys that be joining the camp and then leaving and then making up some off shit. Doesn't make any sense. But that's why we, like I said, we gotta keep praying even when we're even after watching certain things. That's why First Chronicles 16 and I believe 11 says seek the Lord in His strength continually. Why is that? Because you any time a demon can jump on you. That's without a doubt. Anytime a demon can jump on you, and we don't know, and a lot of times we may not even know it. But that's why prayer is a good thing because the Lord can either automatically get that spirit off of you, that demonic spirit off of you, or He can get somebody to rebuke it out of you because you may not know what you're doing is wrong, and you may pass it down to someone else. So you're best to catch it before it happens. But for these 2/3, it was already too late for them. And I'm talking. I'm not speaking for these new camps that be popping up out of nowhere with some crazy shit. It was already too late for them. That's why they already had that spirit on them. They had that spirit with them in when they came into the truth, but they hid it, and then now that they out of the truth, they showing that demon off. It's about what it's all about them, and that's all they see for. They ain't worried about the brotherhood. They'll gather they'll gather more niggas, but they don't care for each other. That's why in this brotherhood, of course, we know we have niggas, but for the sincere brothers in this truth, we don't we care. We also care for our brothers. We ain't out there for the views. We ain't out there just for cussing out the white man. It was never about cussing out the white man because we know his fate is sealed. the main problem to this day is our own people. Cause they stiff neck, it be making them up some crazy shit. Why? Because they take shit from Esau and make it twice as worse. That's why I know this video seems more going into niggas, but at the same time, it's Esau's fault for doing some crazy shit and making our people worse than what they are. You got Esau that's bombing other countries. He'll put some fucked up law saying that you can have sex with other animals, or that you're going to be prescribed to 30 medications, and each medication has a fucking side effect, and then there you go with all sorts of illnesses, which also explains why our people be freaking doped out on crack, heroin, or some other crazy shit. Hell, the pills in themselves are like heroin and crack. That's why people end up wanting to take more. But it also ties in with our people because they rely on Esau's stuff so much. They don't want to turn to the natural things. That's why I was like, Esau plays a big part in our captivity, but these niggas are also playing a big part in this captivity because they like sellouts to Esau. Both sides are being practically evil. That's where you get now. At this point, that's why you want to get what is it? Ephesians 6:13, where it says, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, so that you may be able to stand against the wiles of devils." Well, yeah, that's what we want to be able to do. We want to stand against the wiles of devils. We want to stand against the wiles of Esau and niggas, because they'll put some major demons on you, and that's the biggest downfall of this entire thing. Is when you'll fall hard if you had them demons on you. But that's why we'll be brothers towards each other, to rebuke that demon out of us, or to help a brother out to get that shit off of us. But then you got certain guys in other camps that would just cuss out the Jake, and don't even try to uplift them, leaving all sorts of hate inside the other brother. But that's why, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, or I should say 10 times out of 10, these guys don't have any order. They just bring in whoever disagrees with them out blatantly, and that's it. You don't see that at Esau's jobs. He'll hire who he feels is right for the position. Just like in the truth, the Lord will hire who he feels is right for the position. Just as way he'll fire who is not just as way as he'll fire the same people if they're not doing right. And that's what he's done with these newer camps, that he fired them from the truth, and so they set up their own shop, saying that their business is better. So it's still that conclusion that 2/3 will always be 2/3. It's not to say that, who knows, one of them might be of the elect. One of them, nobody can really say. But for the majority of them niggas are just bugged out. Just the same way as Esau still has to receive his fate, going into captivity and being destroyed, and having his kingdom destroyed. And then 2/3 of our people will be destroyed and be brought back correctly. But that would be a beautiful thing in that time, because we won't end up dealing with the shit we're dealing with now. We won't have to deal with hypocrite Jake going about making up some blasphemous heresy towards the truth. Just the same way we won't be bound down to some low base Edomites. But that's pretty much it on that. So with that, I just want to say Shalom and death to Babylon.